Thank you all for coming on this Earth Day. The first Earth Day was celebrated on this date in 1970. It was the brainchild of Wisconsin Senator Gaylord Nelson, who envisioned it as simply a one-day teach-in about environmental issues, akin to the anti-war teach-ins that were prevalent at the time. Once he announced this event, though, more than 2,000 universities, 2,000 community civic groups, 10,000 elementary and secondary schools committed to participate in that first Earth Day. The mayor of New York closed a 2-mile stretch of Fifth Avenue so protesters could march. And so many congressmen planned to give speeches and participate on that first Earth Day that Congress closed down for the day. That day, students on college campuses across the nation began gathering to read and study about environmental issues. That was followed with cleanup activities and rallies and speeches, and media reports from that time say that 20 million Americans participated in that first Earth Day. That was a full 10% of the population. Months after Earth Day, partly inspired by it, the Environmental Protection Agency was created. The ensuing decade saw the passage of landmark environmental laws such as the Clean Water Act, the Clean Air Act, and the Endangered Species Act. The one-day teach-in has become an annual event, institutionalized as a day of environmental awareness not only in the United States, but around the world. And estimates are that in the year 2010, 1 billion people participated in Earth Day activities like this. Earth Day is a secular celebration, but it has its roots in Judaism. Protecting human health and the diversity of life is a value that is emphasized in the Torah, the Talmud, and rabbinic literature throughout the ages. Beginning with God's command in Genesis that Adam and Eve serve and protect the Garden of Eden. A reasonable interpretation of that is that we are obligated to weed and cultivate our global garden, the planet Earth. Earth Day is also consonant with the Jewish concept of tikkun olam, repairing the world by eliminating injustice, disease, poverty, starvation, and by protecting the planet. If Earth Day has a message beyond the celebration of nature, it is that we all need to be more tuned to what our damaged natural environment is telling us about our world's spiritual and ethical health, and to commit ourselves to being part of the cure. As one commentator has said, it's not only part of the Jewish tradition, it is a global human imperative. The topic of today's panel is West Virginia's economy and the environment, conflict or opportunity. Each of today's panelists, most of whom are not Jewish, by the way, but each of them practices tikkun olam in his or her daily life. Our panelists are Don Garvin, a Presbyterian fly fisherman and senior legislative coordinator for the West Virginia Methodist.
He's taking offense.
I deeply apologize. He is the senior legislative coordinator for the West Virginia Environmental Council. Sarah Halstead Boland, who is a Presbyterian.
I am a Presbyterian.
But not a fly fisherman.
No.
Yeah. We're working on that.
Not yet.
She is the founder and executive director of West Virginia Greenworks. Bill Kresser, a Unitarian but married to a Jewish woman, is an instructional specialist with the Kanawha Valley Community and Technical College, and Alan Tweddle, who is a member of the tribe, is CEO and Chairman of Composite Transport Technologies, and I will give longer introductions of all of these as their turn to speak comes up. The plan is that each of our panelists will speak for perhaps 20 minutes or whatever they would like, and then we will break for refreshments, and when we return, the floor will be open for questions.